Hello, friends. Friends, like every day, we connect with the evolution of consciousness. And today, we'll review the journey. And prior to that, we will discuss the benefits of remaining in this realm, remaining at that level of awareness. How are we benefited? Number one, your life is, mindful living, right? Because you're consciously doing your acts. Whatever you do, you most of the time, maximum of the time, you remain conscious of what you're doing. Not only that, you know that, okay, what kind of consequences are going to be there because of whatever you're doing. So therefore, you are more aligned, and your activities are also aligned. You take care of your surroundings, you take care of the timings, and you take care of the priorities. All this because we have now understood that every act that we do, it has a meaning, and it is going to be creating something else in return, because your action is always creating something further. Action is nothing but creativity, right? So prior to the action, the meditation helps you a lot in putting you into the groove of activation. So we'll say meditation is a kind of activation that we do early morning, and after that, we come into activation, deciding about the choices and priorities. So this is how you are benefited, and it becomes more joyful, it becomes more peaceful, it becomes, the whole activity becomes like you're totally merged with it, but remaining alert. You're not merged with it in a sense that you're not overwhelmed, you're not overflowing, but you remain at a level where you know that, okay, this much I have to put in here, and this is going to be the output, right? So if I now, we have been doing this for quite many years now, although the journey of the soul started from early childhood, but the way it picked up after certain years was because of, we started analyzing that, okay, what is happening, and where is the viewer, and viewer, the soul, or the one witnessing awareness, that becomes sharpened with the passage of time. And it starts earlier, it was happening, every recording was being done, but it was being done at the level where it was not conscious. Now we know consciously that whatever we are doing is not only creating ripple in the environment, but it is also getting recorded so that the next generations can, learn from it. So whatever we are talking today, if somebody hears to it tomorrow, that person should also be able to fetch something good out of it. With that intention, we come here. And when we look at the review of the journey of the soul, I say that when we are at the level of the soul, we feel lived. We don't feel that, we've dragged life, we feel lived. Yes, I have lived in the elements. Yes, I have lived in this house. Yes, I have lived in this house, right? So we know that if you are reading something, we have lived through the books, we have lived through the food, we have lived through the technology, and we have lived through even the attires. I would say that, what wear, how to present yourself. So whatever you do during the day, right, you come to that intensity. You have lived through the music, right? You have lived through the sports, you have lived through the religion, right? So you know that all religions, they take place here only, but the basic thing is that if you are aware that who you are, then you pick up everything good from everywhere and add another feather to your cap. So like this, you feel lived. When you are at the level of the soul, you review your journey, you feel that, okay, within the walls of this house I have lived properly, I know all my rooms. I know their capacities, and I have lived it. And within this house also, you know that, okay, how did you feel while you were here? How was the environment? What did you learn from it further? What have you learned from living in this kind of environment, this kind of temperature, and here? So you live that, and then you when you look at it, you feel satisfied. When you look at it, you feel happy. When you look at it, you feel joyful. That, okay, I not only lived, I noticed it, and this is a meaningful living, not only that experientially, but it is soul fulfilling also. And that is how we go further, and then we start looking at the future with more clear vision that, okay, although it is everything is right now, it's a past, present, future is here only, but then your now becomes, you know very active, and it starts taking care of whatever is pending, and what where is to be done. It becomes more agile, more alert. So that is how we traverse on the journey of the soul. And needless to say that we whatever dimensions we have passed through during early wee hours of the morning, those we really enjoy, because then the soul knows that why it had come here through. When it descended in this body, what was the purpose? The purpose was to, experience that experience, which is fulfilling experience, looking at its own self, and looking at that which is otherwise impossible without descending into this body. Like when you live in the elements can't speak, but you have experienced the elements, right? And when you live in this body, in this structure, whatever is there available to you, you have lived through them. So that way the journey is very interesting. I would say that the more we tread on the path of journey of the soul, the more we enjoy. Okay, may you stay happy, cheerful, and happy, healthy, prosperous life for all of you. And I'm grateful for all appearances, for all those people who have been continuing with us in this journey from all over the world. Vasudev Kutumbakam. It's all one family. We are all one. And in my father's house, there are many mansions. Me and my father are one. Actually, these things are actually true, because that represents unity and love. Okay. Thank you so much. God bless you. Stay tuned, happy, healthy, and I'll see you tomorrow.